YouTube. Uh, what? Welcome back. Today we're gonna be reacting to the boys' anti-tank rifle by Kentucky Ballistics, and it's my birthday! Yay! Woo! Happy birthday to me! But all right. Without any further ado, let's get right into this video. In three, two, one, here we go.
You're not actually thinking about shooting that thing, are you? Yeah, I think I am. Isn't that thing like 100 years old? It's pretty sketchy. I mean, you do make a good point. Isn't the ammo also like 100 years old? Yeah, close to it. Didn't your 15-inch neck scar teach you anything? Don't be a sissy. Shoot the gun. Yeah, let's just shoot it. Don't listen to him. Don't you
Uh,
remember what happened the last time you listened to him? How was I supposed to know that the Lamborghini on Timu was not real? And I'm still
what the
paying
fuck?
alone. Put the ammo down and walk away. He is correct. Put the ammo down. Into the magazine and then load it in the...
Did he really just say he got a car loan for a fucking Lamborghini that he found on Timu? What the fuck? Let's keep going.
gun and shoot it. Don't shoot it. Shoot it. Don't shoot it. Shoot it. Don't shoot it. Shoot it. Don't listen to either one of those guys. Let's go get some Pokemon cards instead. How are you seeing these guys? They're just in my head. We're all in your head, Scott. What are you even talking about, Scooter? Will you get out of here? I gotta get this video filmed for YouTube. What's YouTube? What do you mean, what's YouTube?
What the fuck?
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, I've become quite the connoisseur of anti-tank rifles. That's why I'm super excited because
He said,
today,
Dr. Evil.
Boys anti-tank rifle. The Boys anti-tank rifle is a British anti-tank rifle, and you're looking...
The boys in the hood are always hard. Sorry, let's keep watching.
The OGs when it comes to tank destruction. This thing was introduced around 1937 and was used in early World War II. And it's actually called the Boys anti-tank rifle because it's named after Captain H.C. Boys. And it's chambered in
Boys.
the legendary and now extremely hard to find 55 Boys. This is 55 caliber. It's a 950 grain bullet.
I know where you can find 55 boys. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. In the playground. Alright, wait, what?
500 feet per second and producing over 13,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. The 55 Boys round was good to penetrate 20 to 50 millimeters.
Oh my god.
Steel, depending on your range.
I never thought, and people, please don't kill me for this. YouTube, don't kill me for this either. Especially you, YouTube. People, don't kill me for this. But I never thought I'd ever hear someone utter the words 55 boys and penetrate so closely together until I watched the Kentucky Ballistics video. I'm just saying. That's just crazy.
And you're loading. So when compared to other anti-tank rifles you've seen on the channel, the Boys rifle kind of looks small. It's only a little over 5.
I'm not saying anything. Yes. That's crazy.
And weighs around 35 to 36 pounds unloaded. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in legendary status. There's a lot of lore around the Boys anti-tank rifle. It was called the elephant gun, and it was called the collarbone breaker because this thing supposedly kicked super hard and was very uncomfortable to shoot. Some might say, she be kicking. So now let me tell you a little bit about this thing, starting at the buttstock and working our way to the muzzle. So as you can see here, it has a nice squishy butt pad that is falling apart.
Butt pad.
It's rather old, so what do you expect? This is actually a very unique thing about the Boys rifle. This unscrews, and there's supposed to be a brush on here, and they would keep oil inside this. So you could take this out and oil your gun. We have a nice comfy wood cheek rest, and you may notice we have an extra grip. That is for your left hand and keep this rifle pushed up against your shoulder. This is a bolt action rifle, and it takes a 5-round detachable box magazine. On the left side, we have our safety. And then this right here is a nifty little feature. It is actually a cocker. So, if you pull the trigger and your round does not go off, you do not have to open the bolt to recock the gun. You can just pull this and let her go again. This entire
That's a lot of cocker.
attached to a spring
That's a lot of damage.
does reciprocate about an inch. We have a 36-inch long barrel. Like I said, this thing's a little over 5 foot long, and then we have,
Nice.
I believe they
It's
call
bigger
it
than
a
me.
cookie cutter muzzle brake. And from what I understand, this thing was not very effective at reducing recoil and actually stirred up tons of dust and leaves and was pretty disorienting for everyone around when it goes off. So as you can imagine, I'm pretty excited about it. And the last features to mention on the boys rifle are the bipod, which does fold up for transportation and is adjustable. And then we have our iron sights. Our rear sight is a ghost ring, and you have a setting for 300 yards and 500 yards. And then we have a hooded front sight. A lot of boys rifles were later converted to 50 BMG, so it makes it kind of difficult to find one still chambered in the original 55 boys. And it makes it even more difficult to find ammunition for this thing. I am super excited to make this video and finally get to shoot this thing and experience what it was like to fire the legendary collarbone breaker of World War II. So let's go get set up and get started.
I'm very excited to react to this video. Anyway.
Hello? Oh, spam again! Do you ever wonder how scammers get your phone number or why your inbox is flooded with spam? Well, there's companies out there called data brokers, and they...
Dude, I absolutely hate, and I mean I absolutely fucking loathe, not love, I absolutely fucking loathe fucking spam callers. I loathe. Absolutely fucking loathe a spam caller. I hate it. I can't seem to get them off my phone. I hate these scam callers. I absolutely hate scam and spam callers. Anyway.
Sell your data without your consent to marketers and scammers and make billions. But thankfully, there's companies out there like today's sponsor, Aura, and they clobber spam. Aura is an
What the fuck?
and you may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like having a bidet, but using toilet paper anyways. It's like being on a diet and eating McDonald's. It's like locking your doors on your convertible and leaving the top down. It's like wearing a raincoat in a thunderstorm with no pants. It's like putting in a screen door in your submarine. It's like locking your front door and leaving your back door wide open.
Oh my god.
With Aura, you are going to get...
Yeah, I get the point. Don't hit me.
...on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help you keep your identity secure, a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more, and US-based support available around the clock if something goes wrong. You really think I could memorize all that? I'm not even going to hide it anymore. So how do you feel if these companies are ripping you off and making money off of your data? I know how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like a big stupid eggplant. Well, you can do something about it right now. Swing over to Aura.com/Kentucky and that will get you 14 days free. And during that 14 days, you will find out where your personal information has been exposed and sold. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description down below. So now it's time to finally shoot this thing. And before we start testing out the capabilities of the 55 boys round, I want to take just
Look, it's a little doggy. Aww.
shoot it. So Sparky here has brought me a 5-round mag loaded with 3 rounds of 55 boys. Good boy, Sparky. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. All right, go on now. We'll get you some fresh motor oil later. Let's get this thing loaded up.
He's like, yes, daddy. Yes, father. Give me some of that nice motor oil.
Can't open the bolt with the safety on. Just learn. All right, we are ready to go. Okay, safety off. First shot with the 55 boys. Here we go. Wow, that actually does kick a lot. 55 boys is nothing to shake a stick at.
I'm tired.
So a lot of people say that when they shot the 55 boys, it was like getting smacked in the face with a 2x4. I didn't really believe it. I've shot a lot of big stuff, but that actually felt like someone slapped me in the face with a 2x4. But I kind of like it.
Oof.
Okay, round number 2. Here we go.
Boom! Look at that shit. That's loud as fuck.
Wow, all right, tell you what, let's it ejects from the bottom. I did not know that. Here we go. One more time.
Boom! God. Sounds like some very loud thunder crashes.
She be kicking. Or he be kicking. So not only does this have a top-loading mag like the lot.
Oh, I get it, because of the boys.
It ejects from the bottom like the lot, which I think is pretty cool. Our shells look pretty good. No signs of overpressure or anything like that, so we are good to go. Let's keep shooting this thing, but now I want to see how capable is the 55 boys round. So our first target is going to be cinder blocks. We're going to see how good the 55 boys is at defeating barriers. So we're going to set up 5 cinder blocks, and we're going to see how many we can make it through with a 940 grain 55 boys. All right, we've got another round loaded up. Let's see what happens when we smack those cinder blocks with the 55 boys. Looks like I hit a little high. So the thing about this rifle is the same problem I have with the Lottie and the Solarther. Your iron sights or your optic are on the left side of the gun. So when you're shooting, you're already shooting to the left. And with this rifle, you only have a setting for 300 yards and 500 yards. So I was aiming for here, and I still hit way over here at this edge. So I just nicked it. But we busted this side, busted this cinder block, and then actually the bullet is right here on the table. This is the jacket, and there is the core, and it still looks pretty darn good. But
How the fuck? That's crazy.
That shot was a little too far right. Let's take one more shot at these final 3 blocks.
Bang! Oh my god. Look at that fucking... That's a lot of damage.
Okay, let's go check that out. So, looks like I hit a little more center that time, but we only made it through 1 block, and I'm thinking that that round deflected or something after that because our second block is not phased this time. So it appears to me that the 55 boys is more suitable for penetrating steel than it is concrete. Let's move on to another target, shall we?
Oh my gosh, it's a gremlin.
Is what happens when you feed your Furby after midnight. It will turn into a literal gremlin and burn down the whole town. But here's the thing. Not only is a gremlin bad, but what makes it worse is if it gets a hold of some body armor. So this is Premier Body Armor. This is a Fortis level 3+ plate, and it will stop most rifles. I'm going to attach it to Mr. Gremlin here, and we're going to see if we can take him out with the 55 Boys anti-tank rifle. Okay, little guy, let's just stay calm. Num num. Yep, num num. I'm gonna give you something to eat, all right? Gosh, your breath smells. What have you been eating? No, you don't need any water. All right, little guy. Good luck. You give a little kiss on the cheek now. Mwah! All right, we are locked and loaded. Let's see how this rifle will hold up in a gremlin invasion. All right, here we go.
Damn! You see that shit?
Oh,
Look at that fucking... Blew his fucking legs off. God damn. Holy shit. Blew his fucking ears off. Oh my god. Blew his ass away.
let's go see how he's holding up. Well, he's still over here laughing. Looks like we hit him right on the top. And oh yeah, we punched through the armor. So, if he was wearing armored plates, he'd still be in some trouble. Oh, little guy lost his legs. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Blew through his back there. Oh, tickle, tickle. That's right, buddy. Well, you know, the right thing to do
What the hell?
is, you know, put him out of his misery. Sorry, little fella, but this is for your own good. Okay, well, we know that this rifle is good at taking out cinder blocks.
That's what I did to my dying cat. Wait, what? Never mind, just keep going.
And taking out gremlins
I didn't say nothing.
armor. But how good is
You're hearing shit.
taking out grape jelly, aka diabetes? I have 3
AKA diabetes.
24 pounds total. Let's see what kind of energy transfer we get.
Damn! Blew the fucking... I blew through all three of those, looks like.
I think I nicked it. I'm not sure. So I'm learning today that the boy's rifle was not made for shooting small targets at short ranges. It was made for shooting giant metal targets at long distances. It's actually quite difficult to hit something this small, this close. I'm having to aim somewhere over here to the right and just hope that I hit it. We have been hitting it, but just nicking it. As you can see here, we hit that can just barely, blasted the second can, and then we hit the third can, and then it appears the round deflected. But I'm not completely upset about this because now I have plenty of jelly to eat on. Oh yeah. I take my glasses off for this one.
Don't eat that, that's got lead in it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It.
Now I want
He ate the lead jelly.
one of these things in water. So I have five-gallon water jugs for a grand total of 105 gallons. And I'm going to scoot up very close this time to ensure that we make our shot. And because I know you guys don't play around with math, I was joking. I know that it's 35 gallons.
Holy fuck.
Okie dokie. Us being this close, I'm going to say we make it through 4 water jugs. Let's find out.
I'm gonna say that too.
All right.
I'm gonna say they all explode.
There we go.
Damn! Damn! That's a lot of Ooh. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, let's check it out. Wow. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Pretty interesting. So that round is moving very fast, and it looks like it deflected rather quickly. That is water jug number 1. Here is water jug number 2, and it looks like it came out of it all kinds of sideways. Nicked this and just bounced.
That's a lot of damage.
And
All
then
right.
hit our berm. That is some pretty interesting data. So there's just one last thing I want to do. This rifle is pretty big and pretty heavy and was meant to be shot prone or mounted to something. It wasn't really intended for someone to shoot standing because it's so heavy and because it kicks so hard. But this is Kentucky ballistics, and I be the king of recoil, so I'm gonna have to take at least one shot at this thing standing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the safety off. Get a hold of this. Hold on to the front. I'm basically just gonna have to eyeball it. Here we go.
Oh my God.
This shot is brought to you by SDI, and if you want to get your start in firearms technology, you need to check them out. There's a link in the description down below.
Oh! I bet that shit's hella fun to shoot though, both standing and sitting. Surprisingly, not as much recoil as the other guns.
Oh, well, you know what? I can totally see why people did not like shooting this. It is something that I'm shooting.
I'd say so.
Like you're getting slapped in the face with a 2x4 every time. It does kick pretty hard. I could see if you were a smaller guy, you're prone, it's not attached to anything, it is going to hurt your collarbone. All in all, she definitely be kicking. But I really like this thing a lot. I think it's pretty cool. I'd like to know what you think about it. Let me know in the comments section down below.
And that is it.
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I like that. I like his four-wheeler. I like his ATV. He's got some nice four-wheelers.
Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Hell yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that. Hell yeah. Oh, wrong toggle. Yeah. Woo! That was a good ass video. Alright guys, like he said, I hope you enjoyed this video reaction of the video. If you like this reaction video, leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button as well on this channel. Link to the original video will be down in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that bell so that way you know every time I upload. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Peace. You know, these two fingers would do really good for some.